This little lane I'm walking on right now holds significance because it's a green lane, it's a byway, and I used to ride my motorcycle along this green lane. A motorcycle, a off-road, road legal motorcycle, and I used to have great fun doing it. So I had to have a week off of walking because I did myself a mischief. I thought I was doing really well a couple of weeks ago, going out and doing 2 days consecutive walking on the bounce, but it turns out that I dehydrated myself quite severely on the first day because I didn't take any water with me, didn't have my camel bag, didn't bring any water with me. I thought stopping for a coffee, or an espresso, not even a coffee, and a half a litre bottle of water en route would be enough. If you remember, if anybody's seen it, there was a bottle of water strategically left for me, which makes me feel like we might be in the Matrix. But yeah, so I gave myself a kidney infection and ended up having a couple of days off work because it was savage. I've never experienced that before. So hydration is key. Don't be a sausage like me, and make sure you drink plenty of water. So I cycled this route with my wife last week, which is part of the reason why I'm walking it today. And as we were cycling down here, we got to this little bridge. As I say, this used to be a byway, a green lane that we used to ride our motorcycles along when we had enduro bikes or trail bikes, however you want to call them. And as we got to this little bridge here, my wife screamed, made a loud, scared noise, and that was because around here somewhere she spotted a snake. I nearly ran it over, she said. But yeah, we used to ride our bikes through here. As you can see, it's been worn out by some 4x4s that have obviously been doing the same thing. Yeah, we used to enjoy that. Not looking forward to walking up this hill. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like this along the route. I'm surprised that somebody hasn't complained and they haven't been moved on. So, I don't know whether it's the fact that I have been quite poorly between now and the last time I walked, but I'm not feeling it today, not one bit. My legs are sore, my hips are sore, I keep stretching, I don't feel like I've got a great deal of energy. I've been keeping well hydrated. I even put some hydration powder into the water to try and help with that. I keep feeling little twinges of cramp setting in, but luckily, fingers crossed, so far so good. It hasn't bit me, but yeah, struggling today. And because this is a bank holiday weekend, I am, people check, going to try to do a 3-day on the bounce walk. I feel like I've identified some hot spots in my boots where they're rubbing, so tomorrow I'm going to try another sock system. That's the phrase I'm going to use, sock system. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. I feel like this is going to be a good test because I think I'm about 10 miles in at the moment, probably got about another 2 or 3 miles to go, probably closer to 3 miles, and my legs are sore, my feet are sore. Keeping myself well hydrated though. Add a little nose run then. So tomorrow's going to be the test, people check. As to whether or not, well, I'm definitely going to do it, but it's how much it's going to hurt me and whether my new sock system works. So fingers crossed that's going to go well, and I'm not going to suffer too badly tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to give myself a little bit of self-care when I get home. Probably run a hot bath, put some Radox muscle soak in it, try and sort my legs out, give them a right good stretch, and then hopefully that'll mitigate some of the problems I may face tomorrow morning. It's going to be an early one because no doubt my wife is going to want me to do some things with her tomorrow, so I can't spend all day walking like I have done today, but it's more about the ability to walk day after day. Oh yeah, I think I've finished talking. I think I've pretty much said all I had to say at this moment. Oh, Dr. Hunter. It's like the sun went in and autumn started instantly. Morning. So it's day 2 of the 3-day consecutive days of walking challenge, and I'm suffering this morning. Wasn't feeling it one bit. Probably not going to do a very long walk today. Probably only going to do between 4 and 5 miler. I've tried a new sock system, so hopefully that's going to stop my feet from hurting so badly. Actually, to begin with, it feels like it's pretty good. It feels like it's working pretty well. I definitely feel more comfortable in the foot area than I did yesterday, so that's a good start. But my body aches, my hips ache, my back hurts, my feet hurt. I've had to take ibuprofen and paracetamol. I had to take some in the night so that I could get some decent sleep, some half decent kip. I ate really late as well, so that's repeating on me. I'm just having a bit of a whinge this morning. Just feel a bit moany. Not really very good. It's overcast. The temperature is a bit lower than it has been, which is probably better, to be fair. So yeah, that's how it's going so far. I'll update you on the walk. It's going to be a similar walk to what I've done, just a local walk, so I'm not going to bother keep doing little clips of it because you've probably seen it. Anybody who has seen it will have seen it a few times already. So I'll just keep you updated as to how I'm getting on the way around. As well as the importance of staying hydrated, another thing that I have also realised is stretching makes a huge difference. I've done about half a mile's walking, so I'm probably warmed up a little bit. I've got a little bit of sweat on because it's a bit muggy. So there'll be some blood running through the arm muscles. That's bloody sore. Let me know in the comments if you're impressed that I can touch the floor. It's not a pleasant experience. This is the leg I always struggle with. Old and fat. There's the pointless path. There's the bridge. There's a jet ski and water ski club. Walking this bend isn't ideal, as you can see. They don't see you till the last minute. Should probably be on the other side of the road, but this is the correct side of the road to be walking down if there isn't a pathway. Just had a slightly interesting experience, quite a nice one, walking down the side of the road. And I had a gentleman pull over and ask me if I wanted a lift, which was strange, but very nice of him. Yeah, odd one. Can't say I've ever had that happen before. I was quite happily walking, keeping myself to myself. Didn't have my thumb out, wasn't showing any cleavage. Who knows? It was in a van as well. Maybe he was gonna, who knows? Let's not go there. Ooh, what does this rag smell like? Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? I mean, I know I might not be to everybody's taste, but there is such a thing in the gay community as a bear, and I think I would qualify as a bear. Hairy and fat, and a big lover of honey. Anyway, as you can probably tell by the previous little comments, I'm feeling much better. I don't know whether you would know that or not, but I am. I think the sock system I've worked out is a winner, considering yesterday was a big day. It was nearly a 13-mile day. My feet were sore by the end of it. Sorting this new sock system out, I feel like has alleviated quite a lot of the rubbing that happens within the booties, thus alleviating quite a lot of the pain. Now, yesterday I was suffering with pain in my muscles. Now I don't know whether it was because I hadn't eaten anything yesterday, so I was running on very low fuel. Now there's plenty of stored fuel, but of course that takes effort for your body to get that out, so it's not just as easy as when it wants to burn some naughty carbs. Well, I'm not eating a lot of carbs, so the body's probably struggling with that. But today, because I ate so late, I mean, my last night's dinner is repeating on me somewhat, I must admit. Terrible wind, but I do feel like I've got more energy today. And obviously the painkillers are probably helping as well. That's something I haven't taken into consideration. Just need to stop humming. Bah. 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 Yeah, that's what I thought. I've started something now. Look at them. Bah. 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 Wow, that's actually getting a bit eerie now. Sorry, I hope you hadn't got your hopes up that I was going to feed you or something. Is it weird that my dinner that's repeating on me is lamb? I actually feel like I could do more walking today, but I don't know if that's a bit of a false sense of security. But I don't know whether it could be the painkillers that are helping, or it could be the new sock system. But I definitely feel like I could do more. But I am intending on going out again tomorrow, so maybe this little short run today, walk, definitely not a run. Might be just a ticket, just to give me that little boost in motivation. And then tomorrow I can hit it harder again and get some more big miles in, because I feel pretty good now, which is great. The whole day yesterday I didn't feel very good at all. Just cracked on with it, just kept motoring on. I've got music playing in my ears at the moment and I can't really concentrate on what I'm trying to say, so I'm just going to go. So I'll turn the music off so that I can concentrate on what I'm trying to say. So last time I walked the end of this little bit of route here, I had made a bit of a mistake with the microphone and I missed a big chunk out of what I was saying. And so what I said was, this is probably the last bit of peaceful wilderness until I get onto the more walked path, the more public walk paths, because I'm getting towards an area that gets used quite a bit. And the last time I did this, I walked straight out onto probably 50 runners running by me, and it was like mystic match strikes again. So hopefully it won't be like that this morning. It's a bit early still, so hopefully it won't be like that this morning. I'll let you know. Just about to walk out onto it now, so chatty bye. No, coast looks pretty clear. Steady on, what are you trying to say? So I've come to the end of day 2's walk, and it has been a great success, I think. Nowhere near the pain I was feeling yesterday. Might be because I've only done about a quarter of the distance, thereabouts. Yeah, about a quarter of the distance. But I sort of felt pain from the very start yesterday. Just wasn't, you know, the time before when I went walking, straight away I felt really good. And I don't understand why it was so different yesterday. But I cracked on, just got on with it. And today I felt rubbish when I woke up this morning. I actually snoozed my alarm because I didn't want to get out of bed, because I didn't feel like I had a great deal of sleep. There goes the again. Editor's fucking dream. Oh, and a swear word as well. Even better. Mind you, this will be towards the end of the video if anybody's even watching. Probably not. Just uploading for myself, really, just so I don't have to have all these videos stored on my phone. Anyway, what was I saying? Waffling again. Went off piste, off track. So yeah, today I feel much better, which gives me confidence for tomorrow. So I am actually going to get up early tomorrow. It's bank holiday Monday. I would normally be up early to go to work, so I'm going to keep the trend up so that I don't get out of my body clock system. I'll get up early, despite not particularly wanting to and not really having to. People check. Luckily there's no one around this morning because it's bank holiday Sunday. I think everyone else has been sensible and staying in bed. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to do another big one. It's probably going to be a 10 miler, probably not as big as yesterday, but it will probably most likely be between 9 and 10 miles. So it's going to be a good 3-hour walk. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Peace, homies. Morning, people. Decided to change it up a little bit this morning. Gone for an early one. The sun's not long been up, it's a bit cooler, and not feeling it this morning again, so much the same as yesterday. Feeling a lot of aches and pains today. I'm trying to change it up a little bit, like I say. We're going to go and do a route I've done previously, but the other way around. See what it has to offer in the other direction. So I'll be speaking to you, mostly moaning about the pain I'm in, probably. So yeah, look forward to that. If you were ever in the Rushden area, outside of, that says Wicks up there. Oh, there you go, there's a sign. This food establishment, the Swedish Kitchen, is top tier. The gentleman who runs it, Henrik, is a fucking diamond geezer, and his food is delicious. As food van, oh sugar, nearly run into a post. As food vans go, it's one of the best for sure. So I'm probably about 1.5 miles in, and true to form, like yesterday, feeling much better. And that could be the fact that the ibuprofen, however you say it, and the paracetamol have kicked in. The old muscles have got a bit looser. The aches and pains have eased up a little bit. The indigestion / heartburn because I ate bad food late last night again is trying to sort itself out with much windy pops. I've been burping like a trooper, which luckily there's no one around because it's nice and early. I haven't been offending anybody with it. Yeah, so far so good. I feel like I'm going to like this way round of the walk better, especially with it being early and there not being many people out. This part is the path that is walked quite a bit and ran quite a bit and cycled quite a bit by many people. So get this bit out of the way, and then the rest of it is mostly going to be wilderness and fields, apart from a country park, but I know a route through there where there's not so many people. So there we go. I think that's it for now. Loving life. I don't know what it is about getting older, but I'm definitely appreciating the nature more than I used to. Apart from the spider's webs that I keep walking through, and to wipe off my face. Of course, I've got a little stubbly head going on, so it sticks to all that lot of Velcro, which is nice. Yeah, loving the nature. I suppose the fact that it's not hurting so bad this morning actually is a big factor in that as well. And looking at it from the opposite direction, I don't even think I've cycled this route a few times, and I don't even think I've cycled it this way around before. So it's all like a new adventure. So be prepared for some waffle about that. Hello. Oh, you're a bit frightened of me. I won't hurt you. Hello. You okay? Good morning. Hello, mate. Hello. I'm in a little bit of a new experience now. Starting to feel a bit lightheaded, a little bit dizzy. Well, I don't feel ill in any way, but I don't know what this is all about. Yeah, a bit lightheaded. I haven't felt like this since the last time I got wavy, which was many years ago. So I don't really know what's going on. I mean, hopefully I'm not about to have an episode, some kind of fucking heart attack or something. I don't think I am. I'm not overly sweaty. I haven't got any chest pains to speak of. Feel a bit tingly. I mean, I haven't had any extreme painkillers, and I've had some coffee. I have got real bad heartburn / indigestion, so I've been burping a fair bit, but I can't see how that would make me feel dizzy. Well, I must say, when I got back from walking yesterday, I did a bit of DIY, and for some reason, when I was sort of bending down and getting back up again, it might be a blood pressure thing. I wonder what that's. Let's see what the heart rate's saying, if I can find the pulse. Oh, I can't find the pulse. I'm dead. Can you see my breath? It's a bit. I don't feel like I'm cold either. No, I can't find a heartbeat, so that's probably why I'm feeling a bit dizzy. It's because I'm dead. Currently wandering along like a zombie. Oh well, I suppose it could be worse. So I've been racking my little brain, and I don't feel dizzy anymore, but I reckon it's definitely. Oh look, I don't even have to look behind me. I can use a camera for people check. Oh, revelations. Anyway, I don't think that they're. Sorry, where did I get to? Honestly, I fucking do my own editing. So I think it's a fueling issue as what is caused the dizziness. I don't feel dizzy anymore, but I wonder whether I've been putting, because I put bad fuel in myself last night. I was very lazy after we did I didn't even do that much walking yesterday, but I went for a bicycle ride as well, trying to loosen the legs up, and then did some DIY, which wasn't particularly physical but stressful and time consuming. And so at the end of that, treated myself, my wife and I treated ourselves to a kebab, which I suppose in the grand scheme of things isn't really unhealthy. I didn't have any bread, I just had meat and salad, although I did have some popcorn chicken, shared some with my wife, although I ate most of it because she barely could even finish her dinner. And oh, the tent's still there. That surprises me that they haven't been moved on. Putting bad fuel in is what's causing me to be suffering this morning with sore legs and a horrible heartburn. Although I must say, exercise is the answer, because slowly but surely I've rattled most of the wind out of me. I've been rehydrating myself, and I have put some electrolyte powder in the water, so that helps my muscles to absorb the water, and I suppose it puts potassium and other minerals into my body to try and help alleviate any sort of muscle cramps, which is excellent, because there's nothing worse than trying to stretch out a cramp, especially when you're miles away from home and you're thinking, shit, I've still got miles to do yet. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got little earbuds in. The head cans, although the sound quality is mega, while it's warm like it is at the moment, they are so sweaty, especially with me being unfit as well. Ooh, fly, get off my land. I'll tell you what, I do enjoy the graffiti as I walk by. Some of it's really good. Don't know what that says, but it's good. I like the mushroom one over there. There's another mushroom one under there. That must be someone's tag. Gone off. Pieced again. Completely forgot what we were talking about. Can't have been that interesting then, can it? I'm not even interested in it myself. I dare say you're not going to be either. So I'm getting a bit more into civilization now, so I shall crack on with walking. So I'm currently at just under 11 miles. Probably got about another 2 miles to do. Another half an hour, 40 minutes worth of walking. I'm absolutely knackered. The sun is starting to get warm. I'm starting to feel some serious pain in my feet and legs, which is understandable. It's been a long walk. I hadn't actually intended on doing such a big walk today. I thought I was going to do about 10 miles, but because I did it the route backwards, I got outside of Urchester Country Park and I thought, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, and decided at that point I was going to take the longer route, and I'm probably going to pay for that. In pain and in being told off by my wife for being longer than I had told her I was going to be. At the moment I'm up to about 3 hours 15, 3 hours 20 minutes walking, which is probably a bit longer in the grand scheme of things for stopping and stretching and whatever else. So yeah, when I get back, nice good stretch. I'm going to take some more painkillers, and then I'm probably going to go out cycling for a bit and try and loosen my muscles up that way. Doing a bit of other exercise, some low impact, low intensity, just cruising. So in total, I think, because I haven't done this route exactly before, I think I'm probably going to be at about 13 miles by the time I get back and finished. I think I'm going to have walked nearly 30 miles over 3 days, which is a third, there or thereabouts, just under a third, of the West Highland Way over the 6 or 7 days walking. So not bad training at all. I'm pretty pleased with that, I must say. I'm pretty pleased with my performance. I could have done more miles yesterday, probably should have done, but I had a tight schedule yesterday, so it wasn't possible. So yeah, that I'm going to leave you there, because I'm just going to try and focus from here on out on walking back, and there's a lot more people about now, and I still don't feel comfortable talking to the camera in front of people. I don't know if I ever will. See, some of these other YouTubers just don't care. Mind you, I suppose they're making good money out of it, so it helps you to care less. So, signing out. Peace. Oh yeah, look how fat my hands are from walking.